What if George Washington had a smartphone back in 1776? It's the winter of 1776. The American Revolution is not going well. The soldiers are cold, hungry, and tired. Many have no shoes. Snow covers the ground, and hope is running out. But General George Washington still stands strong. His men trust him. He believes freedom is worth every struggle. One night, while planning his next move, Washington uses something no one else in the 18th century has ever seen: a smartphone. He already knows how it works. Inside his cold tent, he opens a glowing screen and checks messages from his officers. Lafayette ready in Pennsylvania. Greene waiting south of Trenton. He smiles. What used to take days by horseback now takes only seconds. His smartphone has changed everything. Washington uses a map on his phone to plan a surprise attack across the Delaware River. He checks the weather and the moonlight. The soldiers whisper that their general must have some kind of magic. But Washington knows it's just information, and information means power. Before the battle, he records a message for all his troops. My brave countrymen, the eyes of history are upon us. Stay strong. Freedom is near. His words spread across the camps through the smartphone's network. Soldiers huddled around fires watch their leader's video and cheer. Their courage returns. The attack on Trenton begins. Washington leads his men through ice and fog, guided by the phone's bright map. The enemy never sees them coming. In the morning, victory is theirs. The soldiers laugh and take a picture with Washington, the first selfie of freedom. Soon, the whole army is using the smartphone system. Washington sends messages to Congress, plans battles, and shares news instantly. Benjamin Franklin studies the device in amazement. By the heavens, he says, it runs without wire or lightning rod. Alexander Hamilton jokes that they should share short updates with the people, like a public message board. Washington chuckles. Let's not start too many arguments, Hamilton. Everyone laughs. But as the war continues, the smartphone brings new problems. British spies learn how to send fake messages, false reports, and rumors that Washington has surrendered. Confusion spreads quickly. Washington gathers his generals. This tool is powerful, he says, but falsehood is its greatest danger. We must always check the truth before we act. From that day, no order is followed until it's verified. The first fact check in history. Through the hard winter at Valley Forge, the smartphone helps them survive. Washington uses it to ask Congress for food and supplies. He sends secret messages to his spy network in New York. He even contacts French allies overseas through instant translation. When the French Navy agrees to help, Washington's heart lifts. The tide of war is turning. Years pass. In 1781, Washington leads the final battle at Yorktown. With live updates and maps, he directs his troops and the French fleet perfectly. The British are surrounded. When the enemy finally surrenders, Washington's phone lights up with one simple message: victory confirmed, independence achieved. That night, fireworks fill the sky. Washington stands quietly, watching the celebration. His phone buzzes with hundreds of messages: joy, pride, and hope. But mixed in are angry voices, wild rumors, and false news about the new nation. He frowns. Even with all this power, people still twist the truth. He turns to his officers and says, "This device can unite us or divide us. Freedom will last only if we use it with honesty." Later, sitting alone, Washington records one final message for the future. My fellow citizens, no invention can protect liberty if we forget virtue. Power without honor is danger. May you use your tools as we used our swords, for truth, courage, and unity. As the sun rises, his phone glows one last time with a message. United States of America, independence achieved. Washington smiles, locks the screen, and looks out over the new land. Mission complete, he whispers. The screen fades to his real words from history. Truth will ultimately prevail where there is pains to bring it to light.